Previously on Danganronpa.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth.
It's because it's Junko's body, guys. That's why there's only 9 lights.
Taka was sixth, then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And the victim number 10 was Mukuro.
All right. All right, which is why the body's height, weight, and everything match Mukuro's profile, right? Yeah, it's because she staged the whole fucking thing.
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Maybe.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
No, it's not.
There has to be some way.
I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. Switch moment happened. They switched at the beginning. They switched after death. They switched at the beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched...
I'm trying to look to see if there's like somebody else's feet or legs or something like that that I can't see. Like their face with. And I think there might be. Nope, there's not. I was like, oh wait, there seems to be somebody standing behind Junko, but there isn't. It's just Mondo's fist. But somebody could be standing behind Mondo. Or Sakura. And that tie is different.
They wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met is actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
That's wrong.
So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference.
But, like, the reason why, like, why would she have changed or told her, you know, impersonated Junko?
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Unless they were in cahoots together.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
True.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Well, duh.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
Awfully quiet there,
The reason
Monokuma.
such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
Yeah,
I tried to protect her identity?
with the photos.
When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation.
I'm gonna go with the group photo. Yeah, let's go with the group photo.
Hold on. What matters now is presenting the right evidence. It has to do with the Monokuma, what Monokuma tried to keep from me during the investigation.
Shoot!
Oh, fudge. Wait, he tried to hide Junko's identity not just once but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Oh, shit! Dude, I don't know! Hidden present, photo of... No, headmaster's... No, locker notebook? No. Biolab secret? Was that it? I'm trying to remember, like, what... Okay, and? I don't think this is what I need to corner Monokuma. No! This is what happens when you're like, you play like 3 times a week. And just for that half hour. Alright, shit. I should probably read these. The like-minded group. Group photo. We tried that one. Kyoko's account. No, it was maybe when it was with the no. No memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch. Oh, okay.
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. I completely, that slipped my mind. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie! Looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now? Now? Then? When? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike at any time. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Right.
Oh, yeah. If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
No, it wasn't a fluke. Excuse me. The Mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The Mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Oh no. Not this again.
talking about?
Arr. Oh.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Oh, shit. Damn! I haven't failed one of those in quite a while. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. We already come to the bait. You know what that means?
Is this really the end for all of us?
What do you say? Give it another try? Yeah.
I refuse to give up yet.
Well, at least we got our health back. I forgot how... Actually, gonna have to... I forgot how to, I'm gonna do this real quick. Tempo Maker. I forgot how to... Combos and tempo up. Lock on. Attack. Reload. Okay. I'm doing R1. Activate Fever Time. And a Final Strike.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
How am I missing?
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Hit that. Thank you.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Final Strike!
That's impossible.
Photo. Group photo.
This should prove it.
Woo! My heart! My heart!
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did this.
Sorry.
Oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. Junko's face is missing. The unusual circumstance is Mukuro's face, Junko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed
Just was a different tie.
that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Yeah, you tell him, Makoto.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the Mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
Right now. Closing arguments. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Okay. I'm guessing that's, yeah, they switch places, right? All right, we need to have them switch places. What's this? All right. And then, yeah, that happens. Pretty awful. Puts them in a freezer, maybe? That one? Or maybe not. No, I think that's a little bit ahead of myself there. I don't know what the hell that's for. Or takes that off, then lays him on the floor, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna put this one here. Because that's like kind of when he wakes up. I'm gonna put this one here for now. Oh no, never mind. We can't do that. Fudge! This one goes here. Maybe this one goes here. I don't know which one goes here, though. That's a weird one. I don't know, like, what the hell that one is. This one probably goes here. This one probably goes there. The bomb one going off. This seems like it doesn't mean anything. This, like... I don't freaking know, man. Some of these I don't know. Like, who... Like, what is this? This is, like, clearly somebody... I don't know, man.
Sometimes it's like, oh, it's best to like start from the back and then work your way forward, or to start from the back and then work your way up. Like the body's already laying there. Oh, this goes there. That goes there. All right, so the back end here seems to be completely good. Opens the door. What's going on here? That makes sense. This part. This part, I'm trying to figure out what the hell this even means. Like this one right here. But I'm running out of time. We're running out of time. And like the fire, like I don't get that one either. I'm gonna do that and we'll try it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Right? Let's go.
The killer is you! We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
So far, so good.
And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the Mastermind, Junko Enoshima.
So far, so good.
Was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Nope. I thought it went up and then down. Alright, so we gotta fix that one then. This one, I don't... Like, maybe it's this one? She's putting on the masks, though. So she puts on the mask. Then what? I'm gonna go with this here. We're gonna move this one over here. And put this one here. Try that.
The killer is you! Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
There we go.
Yes! So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
Alright, cool.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Cool. Awesome.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Oh my god, I love that. Ah, such a good one!
Junko and Oshima.
Thumbnail.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Anything?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
I'm so nervous for some reason.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Oh, are you serious?
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
How much longer? Wow. That was a cool trick.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Oh my god, she's an English accent.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
Oh my
We
god.
have drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Shoot. Should we say okay just to see what happens? Just because I screwed up that last one by not letting us see that, so... Should we just say okay? Let's just say okay.
Oh, did you think I was being serious?
Oh, that's
Sorry, I was just messing with you.
her voice is different now.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Inoshima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
She's so monotone and
Having
boring.
to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. What was it? In the headmaster's room, the first day in the main hall before arriving at school? Oh no. In the headmaster's room? None of us saw her there. You can say that with confidence. If Kyoko that sure, she must be right. I feel like I wasn't that recent anyway.
Shoot.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her somewhere too. First day in the main hall. Are you sure? But Junko had already switched with Mukuro. Yeah, I know. Just going down the line. Oh yeah, maybe it was before that.
Shoot.
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. No, I do remember seeing it.
Before arriving at school, I guess.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Magazine cover.
And you were on it.
Honestly, though, like, it's such a subtle difference, to be quite honest.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my covers? Cover photos and junk? Yeah, well, of course. Those are totally photoshopped. Right. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to the heck and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real?
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
What the hell?
Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
All right, cool. So that was another thing that I had said earlier, because both of their dimensions. I said earlier, like a few episodes earlier. Even though this past episode I said that she forged like her profile,
I know. It's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
What?
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Oh, what was that thing? Oh shit! Shit. In the pocket, the notebook thing that belonged to Kyoko in the locker. Didn't it say like there's a second despair or something like that?
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Holy crap.
If she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What the fuck?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called Mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that.
So, is she the ultimate despair? Did she have like so many personalities? Like more personalities than Toko?
But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family. Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
I mean, you don't have to like match that personality, to be quite honest. That personality is quite a lot.
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Ooh.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
She looks surprised.
What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why, me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance.
That voice sounds really familiar.
But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember, like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
The thing that's blowing my mind right now is all of the... It's not only just because all the different personalities that she seems to have, but also all the Monokuma Theater things that he talked about, like being choosing to be a bear and like all that, like what
We're
the
just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair, so when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
what the hell?
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
Yeah.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
Oh no,
Maybe
what?
you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
That's right, we have all...
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory!
Oh, man. So clearly it seems that we're not done. So on that note, see ya in the next one. I have no idea how long that episode's going to be, but we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon. Stop by Premiere Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 2 p.m. EDT right here for more Danganronpa content. Until next time, go forth the rest of your day, make it a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.